Hi heathens! So by the time you've clicked on this video, you know what we're getting into. But I'll be honest, I have an Ipsy package here, and when I saw it in the mail, I was like, what the heck is this? Because my Ipsy app does not say that my glam bag has shipped yet. So, and it looks like somebody has tried to get into it up here because it was like barely sealed. So anyway, I think we're getting into my June 2020 Ipsy glam bag because I haven't placed any orders with Ipsy, like through the Ipsy marketplace or Ipsy shopper or whatever they call it now. So without further ado, let's just get on in. If it is my regular Ipsy bag, then I should have a point redemption item, an add-on or two, and I remember what my choice item was. So, let's see. Okay. What the heck is going on here? Okay. So there's an item outside. And then another item outside, which I'll get into both of those in a second. One of them is probably going to go to someone else. And then items. What am I missing here? So these... Okay, so these were during the Ipsy, what was it called? Flash sales? I remember what this is now. It's not my glam bag, which is why I was so confused. This was during the Ipsy flash sale that they had. I had picked a little brush and bronzer duo, which I didn't realize that at the time it was that bronzer, so I guess that's on me. But anyway, and then a Morphe highlight and contour palette and a foundation. However, this is going to have to be rehomed because they did not allow me to pick a shade. So this is the Wander Beauty Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation, which I really liked after my little try-on video. I've got it back here, but the one that I tried was in Fair Light, and this is in medium. So I can pretty much well guarantee that this is not going to be my shade. You know, next to each other, they don't look all that different, but let's see. This is really liquidy, so I'm going to get the tiniest amount and put on my hand, and then we're gonna see. Wow, I had no idea this is what this was gonna be. I completely forgot about this. Oh my gosh, having a hard time here trying to get the sticker, like the seal, off of this. Man, if this was in Fairlight, I would be so freaking excited. I have no idea if this has like a doe foot or if I'm going to take off the lid and there's going to be a pump under here. So it feels like a doe foot because I'm having to twist. Yeah. Wow, that thing's huge. I'm just going to put a little drop beside this. Yeah, you can definitely tell that it's too dark. Ugh, that's so sad. I really, really like this foundation. If you can get it in your shade, it's worth trying. Unfortunately, my shade is Fair Light, and this is not. So we are going to give this a go, which is the Morphe 8L Lo-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer Highlight and Contour Palette, and it says on the side, blend the rules. So this is what it looks like, and as I said, it is the 8L, which I was guessing is light. But on the back it says drama meets definition with these 4 matte contouring shades and 4 high impact highlighter shades for fair to medium skin, which I am definitely fair, not medium. So hopefully it can suit something a little lighter than that foundation. So this is what the package looks like. It is, of course, the classic plastic Morphe palette. It has a mirror inside, and then this is what, upside down of course, but this is what the shades inside look like. So I'm going to swatch the contour shades, which are Literati, Enemy, Donut, and Debutante. We're going to swatch those on, I guess my wrist over here. So I'm going inside out, which the lightest one is kind of hard to see, so it might work pretty decently for a contour for me. And then the highlighting shades, we have Lit, which is definitely, ooh, that's pretty, but it's definitely a like yellow base. We have Stardust, ooh, which in the pan looks white but has a pink iridescence and reflect. Then we have Supernova, which is like an orange peach color. And then we have Cosmic, which is more of a like classic champagne. So let's see what these look like. I'm gonna just swatch them on my hand in that same order. I hope that shows up. It's kind of a strange place to swatch them, but really pretty. We're just gonna go in and see what happens. So before I get too deep in, I guess I should explain the other thing. So the other thing I received was a Lovecraft Beauty bronzer, but it's in the shade Cymbeline or Cymbeline, which is actually, where is it? Which is actually part of this. It's the lightest bronzer over here, which is the one that I tend to gravitate toward. So honestly, I would probably just use this unless I'm going to take it traveling, or really go traveling. Like if I was going to pop it in my purse, I would use the little like single of that shade. And then a Luxie brush. It is the 1010 small contour brush. Blah, blah, blah. Words are hard. So I'm just going to take this brush and I'm going to go into the Morphe palette, and I guess first, did I say guessed? I guess first I'm going to go into Literati, which was the super fair one. Pick up a little bit on the brush and just see if that shows up at all. It doesn't a whole lot. Like, I can see it because I see like where I'm putting it down, but I don't even know if it's gonna read on camera. So I'm gonna dip into the shade under it, which is Donut, which is more of like a bronzy contour shade in my opinion. There's a bit of kickback, but that's okay. And we're going to just take that along the cheekbone, which you can definitely see that one more. And then what I'm going to do is compare that to the Lovecraft Beauty one, because they look very similar and both of them are going to have that first shade underneath, but they're both a very fair bronzish shade. So I'm going to do the same thing over here and just take that right in that little hollow from my ear down. So if anyone can tell the difference or tell me where I would use one over the other, definitely let me know, because I am new to the whole contour bronzer world. It's not my forte. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna put that brush back there where my like smaller face brushes are. Help. I don't know what I'm doing. And then I'm just gonna use this AOA Studio F34, and we're gonna try out 2 of these highlighters. I'm really sad that that foundation is not my shade. That makes me sad. How many times am I gonna say sad? So I think, looking at the swatches on my hand, the 2 that I would wind up using the most, personally, are Stardust and Supernova. So I'm going to take Stardust first, which is that white with a purpley pink iridescence, and we're going to put that on this side. So no highlight. And then with highlight, I hope that shows up. I'm going to flip the brush around, go in with Supernova for the other cheek. No highlight. And then with highlight. See if I can... I don't know if that's going to make it any better. I'm going to try to build them up a little bit though. See how buildable they are. So a little more Stardust. Which, like I said, definitely has a pink purple iridescence. And then more hair. More hair. Please no more hair. My God. Then more Supernova on this side. Now, I'm gonna let some more light in, which hopefully it doesn't get washed out, because that definitely shows them up a little bit brighter. Still looks like I have some eyeshadow on. What is happening? I used like a really dark eyeshadow earlier, and it like somehow stained. Can you see that? Alright. So again, that's what the bronzer contour shades look like. To me, they look the exact same, but one of them is labeled as a contour and one of them is labeled as a bronzer. I did not think those words were interchangeable, so maybe that's just my ignorance on the bronzer contour world. And then I guess if I really wanted to... I just threw that brush on the floor, so it's going to stay there now, and I'm going to grab this one. If I really wanted to enhance the situation, I could tap into Debutante. I'm going to try to go really light-handed because this one is very pigmented, it looks like. And then bronze up a little bit more. See, to me, that just looks way too intense. At least in person. Just a little red, a little orange, a little... Am I ever gonna be used to this? I don't know. I had a little bit on this morning from the Wander Beauty Costa Ray bronzer, and I feel like that suits me really well when I use a very light hand, because it's a little more cool toned, it seems. It's not quite as pigmented right off the bat. I don't know if that helps any, like bringing it up into my hairline and connecting it down. Does that make a difference at all? Am I just paranoid? Also, can you see these dark under eye bags? Like, girl, get some sleep. Alright, that's it. It's not a glam bag. Not what I was expecting. I totally forgot that I had ordered these items. Really sad that I think I have foundation in my hair somewhere because I can clearly see where one of them got smeared. Ugh. But, yeah, the medium one is definitely not going to work for me. So, friends that I have that watch my videos, hopefully this is somebody's shade. If not, I will find someone to give that to. I'm gonna wipe those highlighters around my hand. I am really excited for this. I am kind of excited to have a mini version of this because it is the lightest bronzer in that trio, and I do use the trio relatively often. If I'm getting ready in here and I use bronzer, that's what I'm going to reach for first over any of the other bronzers I have. I'm really excited for the brush. Really excited for this. I think I said that already. Really sad about this. This makes me angry. If it was only in Fairlight, or if it had given an option, I don't know if I just got it too late and this was the only one left, or if there just flat out wasn't any options, but it definitely did not state in the name that it was going to be this foundation. And unfortunately with the flash sale, when you click on it, it like selects it and adds it to your cart. You don't get to see a description. Sad day. Okay, well, I guess that is it. So let me know your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more of my content. I will see you guys next time. Bye!